Alright, hold on just a second. I'm trying to get everything. I'm trying to get everything set up here. There we go. And yeah, since I finished off the Shrek DLC, I'm back here on my Delta recruit since I had to cut off really fast last night. Now normally I start this on the hold on.
Admiral Tuvok would like you to join his team as they study the mysterious artifact you found on Badwar Prime. Meet with them in the Nal Shadan system.
All right. Do
There's
that.
something interesting.
I'm gonna finish this. I'm gonna finish this up because this finishes up the Delta Quadrant missions. Since this finishes the Delta Quadrant missions before going into the Iconium mission. And yes, I got myself a little something different here. We'll see it. We'll see it in the mission here. Understood. Let's meet with Voyager. But yeah, I got myself a little something different here. I got myself a Ferengi Marauder. Now this came from a promotion thing. There it is, right there it is. But yeah, this came from a promotion. This came from a promotion thing that they were running, and of course, I figured, what better character to use a Ferengi Marauder with than my Ferengi character. Now I'll be switching back to the Achilles a little bit later on, but not for right now. Because once I'm done with this particular mission, I'm going to go and do the not the Iconian missions. That's where I'm going to switch back to my okay. That's where I'm going to switch back to a oh my god. That's where I'm going to switch back to using the Achilles. Holy crap. Oh, I need to, that's right, I need to do the Kobayashi Maru too. I need to do the Kobayashi Maru as well. I forgot about that. Understood. I'll talk to Tuvok.
Welcome back to Voyager. We were about to begin studying the device you recovered from Gaul's communication center. Since you have spearheaded much of our efforts here, I would like you to take the lead once again. Captain Kim and 7 of 9 are at your disposal. Talk with them if you need more help deciphering the device. When you finish your analysis, return to me for further orders. I will be here in the transporter room to see you off.
Understood, Admiral. I'll take a look at the device in engineering. Alright.
Glad you're here. We transported the device to engineering here so we could run all the scans and tests we could think of. The first thing we need to do is determine how it's communicating. We can't find any normal transmissions from it, but we're hoping you have some new ideas to bring to the table.
Agreed. Alright. Scan the thing. I think it's a subspace field device. Yes.
The device communicates with subspace. We should have guessed that. Now comes the hard part. We need to access the device's memory core. The engineering team here on Voyager is good, and I've heard your team is top-notch, but it might take more time than we have for either team to make a full analysis. We should have both teams give you their opinions on the device. If we work together, hopefully we can make a breakthrough.
Agreed.
You'll need to set switches on the device until we get solid readings. We'll be able to tell if switches are in the correct position, but not which switches. Good luck.
I go set the switches. You have the team tell me what state the device is in. Whoops. On. What do we get?
The engineers tell me there is only one switch in the correct orientation. Unfortunately, we can't determine which switch it is. Let me know when you think we have a better orientation, and they'll check again.
Alright, so...
The engineers tell me there is only one switch in the correct order.
Okay, so...
The engineers tell me there is only one switch in the...
Off, on. Okay.
The engineering teams tell me 2 of the switches are in the correct mode. Unfortunately...
Alright. Make sure that these things...
The engineers tell me there is only one...
Right, so...
Sir, I've consulted with both the engineers here on Voyager and your chief engineer. I am seeing green across the board. All the switches are in the correct position, and we now have access to the primary memory core of the device. Unfortunately, we're only halfway there. Now we need to access the secondary memory core to get full access to the data we need.
Access the secondary memory core. Same kind of thing. Everything is... Oh, okay. That was weird. Let's see what we got.
The engineers tell me there is only one switch in the correct orientation.
Right.
The engineers tell me there is only one switch.
No, it's... So.
The engineers tell me there is only one...
Let's...
The engineering teams are reading big zero.
Nope, so...
The engineering teams tell me 2 of the switches are in the correct...
So on, what about...
Looks like you did
There
it
we
again.
go.
All the switches are in the correct position, and we now have full access to the memory core of the device. 7 of 9 should be of assistance in accessing the memory banks of that device. She's in astrometrics, attempting to get a fix on the location of who or what is receiving these transmissions.
Excellent. I'll go see 7 of 9. Oh. Whoops. Alright. Had to beam the device to astrometrics first.
We have access to the databanks of the device. Very efficient work. From the data we have received so far, we will be able to pinpoint the exact transmission coordinates. However, it is possible that doing so may alert whomever is on the other end that we have reverse engineered their technology. There are 3 likely ways to get at the information. I suggest further analysis to determine the best course of action.
Alright. Yeah, go up to the thing here. And get the data from it. I think... Yeah. Brute forcing it. Apparently brute forcing it actually worked. Head back to the transporter room and beam back to the ship. Oh.
Fascinating. Excellent work. With this location, we may be able to finally reveal who gave the Vaadwaur their advanced technology, and why the neuroparasites appeared again in this time and place. Commander Jarak of the Romulan Republic has requested to join you on this operation. Her own analysis of the device has shown that the Romulans have had some contact with the creators of this device, a race known as the Ilachi. She will meet you in subspace at the given coordinates.
Right.
Finally, Voyager's emergency medical hologram, the Doctor, will be assigned to your crew. His knowledge of the Delta Quadrant races may prove invaluable. He's not much of a combatant, but should prove useful.
Understood, Admiral. Alright, so... Oh, I need to talk to the Doctor. Whoops.
Hello again.
Okay, now I can step on the transporter pad. Alright. We'll beam back over to the ship. Go to yellow alert. Keep an eye on those Alachi ships.
Greetings. This is Commander Jarak of the RRW Lisette. When we learned that the Alachi were involved, I requested to shadow you on this mission. I experience with the Alachi is limited. The Romulan Republic, however, has an extensive history with this race.
Just who exactly are the Alachi?
The Tal Shiar used Alachi to help invade Verinat, a colony made up of Romulan refugees seeking to make a new life for themselves. The two factions worked together to convince Romulan colonies to join the Tal Shiar. It was in spite of this that the Romulan Republic was forged. We fought off the Tal Shiar and eventually made a stand against the Alachi at New Romulus. Many Romulans gave their lives in defense of our new homeworld. But that final defense seemed to quiet Alachi attacks for quite some time, barring the occasional incursion from subspace.
Understood.
Alright, we'll follow your lead here.
Alright.
We're seeing 3 patrol groups. Recommend we eliminate them before we board the station.
I need to fix this. I have an empty engineering slot on this ship. Oh, yeah, that's right. Going to tactical mode. Going to tactical mode here. I kind of forgot that's where the cannons were on this ship. Alright. Takes care of that one. They must have dropped mines. They must have dropped mines or something because of the torpedo spray. Sort of a. Oh, yep, sure enough. I like that the tractor mines are. I like that the tractor mines are holding the enemy mines there. All right. Just a little bit more. Close the cannons on the. I can close the cannons on the Marauder. Well, we're kind of approached the outpost here. I'm not entirely sure. Not entirely sure what else I need to be doing.
Another Alachi ship is here to defend the outpost.
Oh. Okay, well. I closed the cannons on the ship a little bit too early there. Okay, now I can close. Now I can close the cannons on this ship. Right, beam over to the station. Luckily, I don't think I'm gonna have to be. Luckily, I don't think I'm gonna have to be rushed off like I was last night. Weather's kind of cleared up. Weather's is raining, but it ain't storming.
Good. You found the breathing apparatus. That should take care of that nasty cough.
Commander Druck?
I was thinking we should split up and cover as much of the facility as we can, unless you have a better idea.
Doctor, what's your take on the situation?
This is obviously an Alachi facility. What I know about them comes from the Romulan Republic's databases, but I should be able to learn more as we examine this location. The air here is suitable for the Alachi, which means that you may find breathing difficult. I, of course, do not have that problem. If you have an environmental suit, or even some sort of rebreather, you will be fine. If you don't, keep an eye out for something that could help filter out the toxins.
Luckily, of course, I have a environmental suit. The Romulans must have rebreathers.
These are so many tables. I've read the Enterprise news articles about it.
Alright. Let me scan the thing here. And I gotta scan this table.
These are definitely solar tables, which, if I'm correct, and I always am, is the same race you dealt with after using the Iconian Gateway on New Romulus. The Solanae kidnap victims through subspace for their brutal experiments. If they are somehow connected to the Alachi and the Vaadwaur, this is beginning to make more sense. If I had to guess, there must be a stasis room nearby. We should find it and rescue anyone in there who can still be saved.
Right. Yep, door's locked, so we gotta go through here. Go through this way.
It looks as if they are converting their captives into more Alachi. If my readings are correct, there are several individuals here who have only just begun the conversion process. We can save them if we bring them back to our ship.
Gotta get rid of the Alachi. Gotta get rid of the Alachi before we're able to rescue them out of the. There we go. Alright, I think we... Oh!
This is no way for a proud Klingon warrior to go out. up, immediately.
Alright, go.
Ah, a Hazari. Stay calm. We'll get you the medical attention you need. We're transporting you to a Romulan ship in orbit. You're going to be fine.
That.
Transport the Stellaxian directly to sickbay.
One of them over here. Ah, yeah, the Kazon.
A Kazon? Even the Borg won't assimilate a Kazon. Everything will be fine, Mr. Duray. We'll beam you directly to
And one more right over here.
You'll be back on duty before you know it. One to beam up. Well, the Solanae are definitely involved. I believe I have everything I need from this area. We need to keep moving if we hope to meet up with Commander Jirok.
Right.
The door is unlocked now. We should keep going.
Alright, we need to go. We need to go through this way. See, what are my things for this time? Tholian ships, Vault ships, Borg ships. Alright. Whoa. Got a science officer thing, but saying the science officer, ooh, upgrades for the cannons.
This is odd. You sound like you're in a Solanae lab, but we're in some place that looks like a prison. In fact, I'd say that's exactly what it is. And they've just had a breakout. Whoever it was, they used our arrival as the distraction they needed to make their move. I'll keep looking for more information, but I hope the escapees are friendly.
Be careful, Commander.
A prison break? Maybe I should go back to the ship.
Alright. Go further in.
Neural parasites. This must be where the Vadua were implanted with those mind-controlling bugs.
Right.
Neural parasites. Just as I suspected. Did you know that several Starfleet officers were infected by these in the mid-2360s? The Enterprise logs from that era are fascinating reading if you ever have a few dozen hours to spare.
I'll take a look at them later, Doctor. Continue, please.
If Gaul and the infected Vadua were communicating with this station, it stands to reason that this may be the facility where the bluegill implantation takes place. We should definitely investigate further. If we can find the implantation room, then I should be able to analyze their equipment and gather more information. I don't believe it. The empirical evidence is right in front of me, but I'm actually having difficulty processing this information.
What is it?
This tech, this whole facility, it's Iconian. There are variations on the norm, of course, because of the Solanae and Delachi influence, but I see distinct signs of their presence throughout the facility.
Iconians here too?
The Iconians, as we know them, rarely reveal themselves. The only known interaction with an Iconian in modern history took place on Kronos, when... Wait, you were there! I don't need to explain that situation again. As I was saying, the Iconians don't like to act directly. They use servitor races, like the Alachi and the Solanae, to cause chaos in their name. And the neural parasites, they've bioengineered. Rather like the founders created the Gemini, but sophisticated enough to control another species, and with much less free will. The parasites are a weapon.
What about the Vaadwaur? They were active before the Iconians revealed themselves.
When Voyager revived the Vaadwaur, their technology was outdated compared to what other powers in the Delta Quadrant had at that time. Even the Kazon outdid them. But now, Vaadwaur technology is cutting edge. The only way they could have advanced so far, so fast, was by allying themselves with someone else. With the Iconians. The Vaadwaur got their tech upgrades from them, but they also got the new parasites. The parasites gave the Vaadwaur power, but they gave the Iconians control. They were ultimately the ones pulling the strings. This entire war has been against an enemy we didn't even see.
It's the information we needed to find. Let's meet up with the command. Let's meet up with Commander Drunk. Get off the station. Alright. Hold on. Okay. I think I need to... Yeah, I think I need to get in here first. Alright. Whoop, 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 whoop. I think I gotta scan the things, then we destroy the,
It's more like a factory than a laboratory.
Oh, I thought they were gonna... I thought they were going to do a,
Some of this technology is ancient, but it's quite advanced.
Okay, yeah. There we go. We head over here.
These parasites aren't a natural species at all. They look engineered.
Alright. Got that, so we'll head back. Understood. Oh, more Lachi. More Lachi. There we go, we got rid of the one. Now we just gotta wait for this guy to drop that. Now we just gotta wait for this guy to drop that shield.
I think we're catching up with these CPs. They might be from the Alpha Quadrant. We found a dead Romulan in the prisoner guard. He was part of the breakout, but I don't know if he was part of the Republic or loyal to the Tal Shiar. Keep an eye out. The prisoners are headed in your direction.
Understood. We'll be ready for them.
Maybe we should avoid any potential contact with the prisoner? I think I've seen enough combat for today.
Alright.
How fortuitous.
I thought I'd have to find a way off this station alone.
Oh.
Nor Alachi. I don't think the Iconians will be the lead.
More Lazio over here. Let's not move. Let's not move the thing here.
Their tenacity is almost maddening.
All right.
Looks like you could use a hand.
There we go. Let me grab the items here.
And now we have their leader's attention.
All right. And we are good. Yeah. There we go.
Sela! I should kill you where you stand. Justice for all the lives you've destroyed.
Come down, Gerard.
And if you do, you'll never learn about the Iconians. I've been here for months. I've seen enough to know you need my help.
That could be very, very valuable information, Commander Gerard.
Fine, you interrogate her. I might get a little carried away. But she returns with me to the Lisette when you're finished here. Sela is a prisoner of the Romulan Republic. Your government can go through official channels if they want to talk to her.
Agreed. You can take custody of her once we're done.
You and this Sela person seem to have some history. I'll leave you to speak to her.
Not so fast. You have the weapons, but I have the information. If you want to learn what I know, you'll need to keep those Romulan rebels under control. You've stumbled into something much greater than you're prepared to handle. I'm the best ally you have.
Talk. Then I'll decide what happens to you.
I assume you already know where you are. Both the Alachi and the Solanae serve the Iconians. The Alachi are their warriors, and the Solanae are their scientists. They're the ones who created those creatures implanted into the Vaudoir.
Neural parasites. Why did the Iconians use them here, but not on the Tall Shark?
Hakiv joined the Iconians out of faith. He thought the Iconians would create an empire he could rule. That did not go as planned. This time the Iconians wanted to control their puppets. When the Vaudoir asked for strength to defeat their enemies, the Iconians gave them the parasites. The Vaudoir had strength, but also strings. Strings that have now been cut. I'm sure you had something to do with that.
Yes, alongside the alliance of the Romulan Republic and the Klingon Empire.
All three of you working together? The world has changed in my absence. Or were the Vaudoir that much of a threat to the Alpha Quadrant?
Actually, we're in the Delta Quadrant now.
That explains some things. I'd love an escort back to the world at large, but I have a feeling you have some questions first.
Okay, I have a few questions.
I'll answer what I can. You can believe what you want.
What's your relationship with the Iconians? Were you their prisoner or their ally?
How important is that, really? I worked with the Iconians because, at the time, I thought it was the best thing for my people. After we lost the homeworld, we were scattered, starving. A shadow of what we once were. What were we supposed to do? Beg the Federation or the Klingons for scraps? Pathetic. so-called Romulan Republic has made their way, but they did it at the cost of Romulan dignity.
Is dignity more important than survival?
We are not refugees. We are Romulan. We needed a strong leader to bind us together again, and I knew I could be that leader. The Iconians were a means to an end. They gave us strength at a time when we were at our weakest. Had I known what Hakiv, what he and the Iconians did to our world, perhaps I would not have made the same decision.
The Republic is thriving. You were in a prison. Who made the better choice?
Dwelling on the past is meaningless. I am here, and so are you. Today, our goals are aligned. We both want to stop the Iconian advance. You need me.
Fine. I have another thing I want to talk to you about.
I'll answer what I can. You can believe what you want.
Do the Iconians have a weakness? Something we can exploit to help defeat them.
Hubris. The Iconians think they are the rulers of the galaxy. They thought so 200,000 years ago, when they were driven off their homeworld by the fire of 1,000 races allied against them. They think so now, when they look at us and see us as children stumbling in the dark. They do not see our strength, our willingness to fight. Use their hubris against them, and the Iconians will fall.
Noted. There's something else I want to talk to you about.
I'll answer what I can. You can believe what you want.
What is the Iconian master plan?
I honestly don't know. Why would they share their plans with a prisoner? That may make me less valuable in your eyes, but don't be fooled. I know more about the Iconians' operations than they realize.
Perhaps there's a different... Okay.
I'll answer what I can. You can believe what you want.
Where's the rest of your crew?
Ah, the crew. The Alachi took them one by one and turned them into those things. Revolting. If I had known that was what they were doing with the captives from the colonies, I would have...
Now who's dwelling on the past?
Yes, you were asking about the crew. A handful of us were still alive when the station went on alert. We took a chance and made our escape. They died nobly, as Romulans protecting their Empress. I will remember their sacrifice.
I think we're done here. Time to return to our ship.
Will I be taken into your custody, or will I be left to Tiara's tender mercies?
We've agreed that in spirit of cooperation, Commander Jark will take custody. She is under strict orders to deliver you directly to Alliance Command. You will not be harmed.
Very well. It's not like I have a choice in the matter, do I?
Okay, Lisette, 1 to be up. Okay, and...
We have Empress Sela in our brig. When she was taken by the Iconians last year, many of my people thought she would get away with her heinous crimes against the galaxy. With her in my brig, I am happy to know that is no longer a possibility. Of course, I understand that the Romulan Republic's claim on her is not unique. Her crimes are against all of the Alpha Quadrant. To that end, I will ensure that she be made available to all the Alliance leaders for interrogation and debriefing.
Well, that wasn't exactly what I'd call a walk in the park. At least we know exactly how the Iconians were controlling the Vaadwaur. And you've certainly put a crimp in their plans. On the upside, as a photonic life form, I'm immune to any attempts at subversion by neural parasites. I'll see to the care of the captives we've rescued. In the meantime, it sounds like you and the Romulan Republic Command have a lot to talk about. Sela certainly has a story to tell, but should we believe all of it? I'll put a bug in Admiral Janeway's ear about the situation. That was a joke, by the way. You're going to be busy. Don't overdo... Oh, who am I kidding? Command officers never take their doctor's advice. Just remember that you're not in this alone. Good luck. I suspect things are starting to get interesting.
And we're done. Alright, and good.
There's something interesting I'd like.
Let me see what my events are. Okay.
have a situation on Kabali Prime. You and I were both asked by name to help. All that I've been told...
Okay, not quite yet. So yeah, I thought this was I forgot about this. I forgot about this mission, but yeah, not quite done just yet. Ah, good.
Welcome to the Gamma Hydra Training Facility. Today, you'll be running through a modified version of the legendary Starfleet training scenario, the Kobayashi Maru. In this exercise, you must protect the Kobayashi Maru as long as possible. You'll want to keep your teammates alive as well. The conflict will get harder as you progress, thanks to local hazards and attacks from enemy vessels.
Understood. Yeah, I forgot to do this at the beginning. Otherwise I would have done it there instead.
This is the Kobayashi Maru. 19 crews out of all tier 6. We have struck a gravitic mine and have lost all power. Our hull is penetrated and we have sustained many casualties.
Alright. Whoops.
It's not over yet. The next wave is coming.
Need to keep away from the Doomsday device because we can't damage it. And just as I say that, I'm not trying to target it.
It's not over yet. The next wave is coming.
Okay, good. With that over. Uh-oh. See if we can draw their attention away from the Kobayashi Maru. Nice.
Heads up! Another wave is coming your way.
More Klingon ships. Which actually makes more sense given the fact that in Wrath of Khan, that's the enemies they were facing off against were Klingon ships.
Get ready for another wave.
The
Technical difficulties are fixed. Is active.
against all odds. And of course, the last round is a.
Not over yet. The next wave is coming.
Yeah.
Enemy assault incoming. Survive the onslaught.
I'm trying to shoot down the probe here, but it's not working.
Kobayashi Maru's health is at 25%. Kobayashi Maru's health is at 10%. It's not over yet. The next wave is on.
Hey!
Simulation is over. Here are your results.
Nice. even though my ship here is a little bit banged up.
We have a situation on Kabali Prime. You and I were both asked by name to help. All that I've been told is that the Vaadwaur have launched a large offensive and have retaken the area in front of their temple, the place where they keep unconscious Vaadwaur stored. They need our help to retake the area, though I have a feeling something else is going on. Can you help with the situation?
Polaron beams. What do I have on this? I'll go with the deflector. All right. And this should be the last mission for the Delta Quadrant.
The breach is widening. I've got to close this now. Almost there. I just need a minute to... Can't reach. I'm slipping. The Vaadwaur are making a new push into the system, and we could use your help. The Rhode Island is assisting the new Kabali flagship Samsar, but you know the Vaadwaur. They're relentless.
Why are the Vaadwaur still attacking the Kabali?
Ask them if you can get one of them to have a reasonable discussion. Eldex has been less than cooperative since Gaul's death. We know he's leading the remaining Vaadwaur forces, and there's no signs that the neural parasites are still influencing them, which is the only good news. The Vaadwaur won't stop their assaults until the Kabali surrender the remaining stasis pods, but the Kabali government refuses to do so unless the Vaadwaur agree to peace talks. We're at an impasse.
Understood. I'm on my way, Captain Kim. The cannon barrage, always annoying as hell. I'll take that, even though this ship also doesn't use Singularity cores.
One more group inbound. Brace yourselves.
Ah, they're all over here. There we go.
Thank you for arriving so quickly. I'm still not sure what happened. All I know is that we lost contact with the temple, and several hours later a large Vadwar fleet attacked. However, I'm still not sure if the Vadwar have entered the temple. If they have, they may already be reactivating their soldiers in stasis. We're safe here, for now, but the battle on the ground continues. No one can enter the temple, and the Vadwar are seizing control of the surrounding area.
Okay, we need to take it back. Captain Kim, Hunch on Jitadian. 3 of us are go again within the away team.
Sounds like a plan. I've located a safe area in the trenches for transport. My team and I will go down first and secure the area. See you there.
Will Voyager be coming to help us?
Voyager is currently on a high-priority operation in Vadwar-controlled space. Any comm chatter could give away their position. Whatever they're doing, Tuvok says it's important, but that's all I know.
Okay, understood. Can your team aid us on the ground?
My officers and I will join you. The Samsar will return to the dock with a small repair team, but I'm sending the majority of my crew to the city. We cannot allow the Vadwar to take control of it as well. Our flagship will be of no use to us if the planet is lost.
The Satander and the USS Rhode Island will secure the system against any additional Vadwar ships. Alright, and beam down.
The Kabali forces are spread thin, and the Vadwar are making a push toward the temple. If I may, I have a suggestion for our plan of attack.
Tell me your plan, Captain.
Hanshin Jitanian and his team will attack the outer area of the trenches, making their way to the temple. My away team will move to the opposite end of the trenches and support the remaining Kabali soldiers there. While they're holding the flanks, your team and I will push through the center and strike the Vadwar in the temple courtyard. Your thoughts?
Agreed. Do you have any objections?
None. My team is eager to prove themselves. You and your allies have set quite an example for us to live up to. We'll support the forces at the other end of the trenches and then make our way to the temple. Hopefully, we'll be able to meet up with you before the final assault.
Very good. Let's move out.
The Romulans lost the point blank. Push forward and retake it. We should repair these turrets. More Vadwar will be coming.
That one.
Here they come.
Yeah, I don't understand. Yeah, I don't understand why you just don't destroy the transporter pod.
Take out that drop pod.
Probably first thing we should have done.
They're There's an injured Mako up ahead. See what you can do for him.
I'm stuck on this thing here.
Thank you for your assistance. I'm Commander Lewis Cooper. I'm sorry I can't stay and help, but my search and recovery mission has already gone off track, and I need to rendezvous with the rest of my squad. Perhaps our paths will cross again someday. Good luck here.
Good luck in your search, Commander.
Looks like he's safe, but we've got more Vaadwaur incoming. Take out that Vaadwaur drop pod, and then keep moving. We're almost there.
All right.
Our scouts report that the temple is heavily defended. We still have some Vaadwaur attacking our flanks, but my soldiers insist they can keep them occupied long enough for us to retake the temple. Are you ready for the final push?
Sounds like there are other areas in the trenches that can use help.
There are other areas of the trenches in need of aid. My team and I could go help them while Captain Kim and his team stay with you. Or, if you think you can assault the temple alone, Captain Kim will rendezvous with his officers as well. However, I highly recommend you bring all of us in for your attack on the temple.
Alright, which
Are you sure you want all of us to attack the temple?
yes. Activate everything there. Especially since I'm kind of getting my shit kicked in right here. Ah.
The temple was secure, and the doors are still locked, which means the Vaadwaur didn't break in. Let's see. Okay. I've seen this sort of algorithm before. I'll have the door open in no time. After that, we can figure out what happened to the temple's security system. It shouldn't have done this.
Good. Do you need support out here?
I don't deny that we'll need support. My team is one of the few still intact. Captain Kim's away team should meet up with us soon, but we don't know what kind of numbers we'll be up against. However, the temple itself should be free of Vaadwaur. If I may suggest, perhaps only you and Captain Kim should enter. Your officers can stay here and help us hold the area.
Very well. Our away teams will help defend the temple while Captain Kibai investigate inside. Okay, and we're in.
At least all the Vaadwaur here are in stasis pods. Let's take a look around. I want to know why the Kabali lost control of their security systems.
Sounds good. Keep an eye out for anything suspicious. Hold on, there's a let me go over here and check this. Okay, I don't see anything there. Okay.
That's not right. According to these readings, the occupant of this pod was me? But the name on it is Ket. Must be a computer glitch. Could be a symptom of a bigger problem, but whoever was in this pod is gone now. Looks like it was open before the problem started. Hold on. I'll access the temple security footage. Maybe that can show us something.
Let's see what's in that security footage. I need to find the Delta recruit stuff in here.
That's me. But from over 30 years ago. What in the world?
Stay back! Are you with the Vidians? What do you want from me?
Kenton, you have to calm down. My name is Jetlaya. I'm here to help you.
That's not my name! Where am I? Where is Voyager? I need to contact my ship.
Wait! Come back!
Chitlaya. And me? Hold on. There's more security footage. This is the last thing that was recorded.
Voyager, this is Ensign Harry Kim. If you get this message, I'm in an unknown alien prison. I've escaped my captors and I'm looking for a way out. I'll send another message with my coordinates as soon as I can. Come find me.
That was me. From over 30 years ago, in my old Voyager uniform. And they're turning him, into a Kabali. They knew. This whole time I've been here, they knew. And Lindsay, Jetlaya, she knew. I know I've had a difficult time accepting the Kabali, but they keep too many secrets. They should have told me. Told us about this.
Wait, second you? How?
A lot of strange things happened on Voyager's trip through the Delta Quadrant. During our second year here, the ship and everyone on it were duplicated. It was a freak accident, an encounter with a subspace divergence field we still can't completely explain. But two Voyagers, sharing the same point in space-time, it was a recipe for disaster. We tried to cooperate, to find some way to save both ships, but
you couldn't.
I'm from the duplicate ship. Captain Janeway sacrificed it so one Voyager could survive. The other, Harry, was killed in a hull breach before that happened. Captain Janeway sent me and Ensign Wildman's baby to his Voyager before she self-destructed our ship. It made sense at the time. I'm Harry Kim. I have all my memories, my knowledge, same as him. We were exactly alike in every way. Except one of us got to keep living, and the other one didn't.
And now that's changed.
It's changed, all right. Best I can guess is that a Kabali ship must have found his body floating in space. It's a 1,000,000 to 1 shot, but Lindsay might have remembered our coordinates when we were duplicated and known where to start looking. They must have spent decades reconstructing him and putting him through their rebirth process. I don't know whether to be impressed or horrified. I think I'll go with both.
Who's Jetlaya?
Jetlaya is my friend. I knew her as Lindsay Ballard. She was an engineer on Voyager. We went to the academy together. She taught me how to ice skate. We studied together and shared peanut butter sandwiches. And I was more than a little in love with her. Lindsay died on an away mission. The Kabali found her body, revived her, gave her a second life. But she still remembered Voyager. She tried to come back, but
didn't work out, did it?
Rebirth does more than rewrite your genetics. It changes who you are. Lindsay was different. She was Kabali. Eventually, she was convinced she should embrace that part of her. She left Voyager with her new family, and I never saw her again. When I was posted to Kabali Prime, I wanted to talk to her, just to see how she was. She didn't respond to my messages. Now I know why.
Do you have any theories about how there are two of you?
A lot of strange things happened It's changed, all right. Best I can guess is that a Kabali... If you want to get technical, Harry and I are the same person. We have the same memories, the same knowledge. We both hate the cold, and we love music, and we both like mushrooms and onions on pizza. And we share a soul, I guess you could say, if you go for that sort of thing. Quantum duplication is a difficult thing to summarize. It's only happened a few times. I don't even understand it, and I wouldn't be alive without it.
Will you be able to complete our mission?
I'll be okay. A little shaken up, but Captain Janeway once told me, we're Starfleet officers. Weird is what we do, and this certainly applies.
So what's your opinion of the situation?
From what we saw on the security footage, it looks like the other me has taken control of the entire base. That's not too surprising. Not only does he have all the knowledge of a Starfleet officer, the rebirth process transformed his brain. The Cabali's six-lobed brains give them natural abilities in mathematics, physics, wave phenomena, everything he'd need to know to do this. He's still wearing his comm badge, though. I can tap into it. You should try talking to him first. Try to calm him down and convince him to surrender.
Don't you want to talk to him?
Not yet. He's already scared and confused. Seeing me before he gets his bearings, it will just make things worse.
Agreed. I'll talk to him.
Starfleet? Wait, I don't recognize you. You're not from Voyager. And your uniform? This is a trick. I don't know who you really are, but stay away from me. I don't want any trouble. I'm just trying to get back to my ship. You can tell whoever you're working for that Captain Janeway's coming back for me. She won't leave anyone behind.
Harry, we're here to help. This isn't a trick.
He's severed the comm link, but I've got a lock on his coordinates. He's deep in the base, down in the old Vaudouar tunnels that even the Cabali don't enter very often. And he's locked down all the main corridors that lead to his location. There's a way, though. There's emergency climbing equipment here. The Cabali put it in a few months ago in case they lost power during the Vaudouar attacks. We could use it to cross the chasm and get closer to where he is.
What will you be doing?
I'll be right behind you. But it's time to see if I can talk some sense into the other mate. He wants to contact Voyager, but if he does, he'll reveal their position. Unless we stop him, Harry either ruins Voyager's mission and possibly gets them killed or captured, or he finds a ship, sets a course for their coordinates, and gets blasted by the Vaudouar.
Why can't we just use the transporter?
Good idea. Kim to Rhode Island. We need an emergency transport to... Kim to Rhode Island. Can you hear me? Kim to Tritania. Kim to...
Can't get through to my ship either.
He's locked out external comms. Probably wants to stop anyone left in here from calling for help. I'm afraid the zip lines are the only option. Unless you can fly.
Understood. I'll see you on the other side of the chasm. Let's see. Before I go, I don't see anything. I don't see anything here I can interact with. So no Delta Quadrant. No Delta Quadrant things going on here from the looks of it. At least in this section.
I know you're confused, but you have to trust us.
What is this? Another me? You expect me to trust a shapeshifter?
Let's see, open.
Stay back! I'm warning you!
The circuits are completely fried. Let's find another door.
Nope, ain't getting in through that way. If I don't find it during this run, I'll probably just have to,
He's trying to override it again. Give me a second. Let's keep going.
Alright. Scan Z particles down the console. Alright. Nope. Nope, that's not what I was looking for. Okay, I need to... Yeah, looks like I'm gonna have to... Oh. Let me check.
Huh. It looks like he's modified the empty stasis pods to send out bursts of electricity. Tricky. I might be able to slow it down from here, but we can't stop what he's done without access to the main console, which is on the other side of it. I'll stay here and do what I can to delay the bursts, but you'll have to get past it and shut them down.
Stay here. I'll get to the console and shut this down.
Now, let's see. Got it. You'll need to move through when they're in their disabled zone.
Alright.
Why do you keep trying to stop me getting back to my ship?
I'm here.
And I need to watch that.
Liar! You can't be!
Right. Okay. Very, very close here. I also have to avoid the. Also have to avoid doing the roll things too because that will.
Remember the power failures? The proton bursts? There were 2 Voyagers.
2 Voyagers? Yeah, right.
All right.
How would that happen?
It was the
Same
spatial
thing right.
decision.
Same thing right here.
Didn't care. You know it's theoretically possible.
Still haven't found the console.
Maybe, but that doesn't explain why I'm here, or why you don't want me to get back to Voyager.
Still haven't found the console to get the Delta Quadrant. Oh, Delta
It's been
recruitment thing.
32
Okay.
years, Harry.
Disable the thing.
You died.
Hey. Yeah, I might have to come back.
We should keep moving.
Might have to come back to this because I'm not finding it. Okay, activate the thing.
Harry!
Jetlaya, are you okay? How did... General Cunell said there wouldn't be any more secrets.
I'm okay. Harry, I didn't know they'd send you.
How long did you know?
Harry, I don't think this is the time.
How long did you know?
I didn't know when I was on Voyager, if that's what you're asking. We need to stop Ketton. He locked the rest of my team away. They're safe, but trapped. We're the only ones who can help him.
It's good to finally meet you. My people are in your debt. We need to move fast. Ketton's not in his right mind. The rebirth process can be difficult under the best conditions, and I don't know. Maybe humans resist the process more than other species. It took me a long time to accept what I was.
And he's having the same problem.
Yes, he doesn't know what happened. I tried to tell him, but he still thinks it's 32 years ago, Voyager is lost in the Delta Quadrant, and we're in league with the Vidians. He's desperate to get home. When Ketton started tampering with the security devices, he tripped an alert that was sent to the Vaadwaur. They think their soldiers are waking up, which is why they're so desperate to get inside. He's putting us all at risk. We need to help him.
We'll do what we can.
Action item 238. Resurrect your best friend and give him a second chance for a long life. It's not working out so well, is it?
He's trying to contact Voyager. Is that possible from here?
I'm not familiar with everything in this area. We rarely go down this deep. There are still Vaadwaur traps here that make exploration dangerous. However, as far as we understand, this facility was intended as a final shelter for the Vaadwaur. It would make sense that they would have had a way to contact the outside world. But if Ketton finds a communication device and uses it to contact Voyager, the Vaadwaur will hear his message too.
What's your analysis, Captain Kim?
Ketton is a danger to himself and to Voyager. If he succeeds in this gambit and contacts Voyager, he'll draw every Vaadwaur in the sector to their coordinates. I can't allow that. We have to stop him. He's putting Tuvok and his crew in danger.
Then we need to save them both. Okay. I don't think that's the console. I don't think that's the console I was looking for.
Just let me get back to Voyager.
This segment.
Looks like this used to be a server room of sorts. But it's not like one I've seen before. All this is computer storage. And it's massive. 900-year-old Vaudouar technology. It's a lot different from anything we have back home. And he's using this to completely block us out. Terrific. There doesn't seem to be a way around this.
Can you lower whatever these things are?
I'm sure Jedliah and I can figure out something, given enough time. But if I was on the other side of this, and I am, I'd be trying to stop anyone from moving these. There has to be some sort of reset command. But with our luck, it's on the far side of the maze. Jedliah and I will keep Ketton from blocking you in. But you'll need to get through this and reset the servers so they return to their start position.
Great. You keep working on it. I'll start trying to find a way through it.
Think I can make you a door? Wait here.
I wonder if the thing I'm looking for is in this annoying...
You're good to go. I'll monitor the area from here.
Segment was always the worst.
That makes two of us.
Alright.
You should have told me.
Go through marketing.
And if we had, what would you
I'll go
have done?
through marketing marketing dead ends I find.
I don't know. But I had the right to know you had a copy of me in cold storage.
Are you saying he doesn't have the right to rebirth?
Pretty sure. Oh my god.
I don't know. This is all a lot to take in at once.
Well,
I know it is. Imagine how Ketton feels.
alright.
I have a good idea. Confused, angry,
Let's
isolated.
see. Okay, I think I'm making
Ketton died trying to
some
save
sort
Voyager.
I
And
think
it
I'm
happens
making
quickly.
some sort
He
of
doesn't even
progress.
realize what happened.
He understood the risks, and he accepted them.
Okay, nope.
Did he really?
Nope.
Think about the man you were then.
Joining Starfleet comes with certain duties. I understood that then, and I do now.
I seem to remember a kid who was as scared as I was. All we wanted was to get home.
No, not through this way.
Yeah, I was scared back then. I missed my family.
Hey!
But I did what I had to do to get back to them.
You got back home, Harry. You did what you had to do. Ketton didn't get that chance.
I still don't see the console that I'm supposed to be getting data from, though. Alright. Alright, we got through the thing. Let me check. No? It says there's an anomaly in this area, but I don't see where the hell it's at.
It's not working. But if I do this, maybe I can buy some time.
I'm pretty good. I'm doing pretty good. Thank you very much. I'm doing good. Thank you.
We have him. Ket, cornered. Without those platforms, though, we have no way to reach him. It's insane. He's manipulating these old defense systems like he's in a Captain Proton Hollow.
I need you and Jetline to figure out how to get those platforms operational again.
We have command codes that allow us to interface We've never seen the need to replace systems that still work. But it looks like Ketton has made some modifications. I'll need to override his changes. The best I can do right now is to expose the central power cores behind each platform.
It's a start. Captain Kim, does it give you anything to work with?
Yes, it does. Ketton will be monitoring for any changes in the platform's functionality. But I can modify the central power cores to react to energy weapons. If you shoot the cores, you'll be able to power up the platforms and force them open. But you'll only have a short window before he resets them. If we want to do this, Jetlaya and I will stay here to keep trying to seize control of the network back from Ketton. And there's still that matter of the field protecting it.
I'm open to suggestions, Captain Kim.
When the Kabali first found this room, the old Vodwar EPS systems were too degraded to handle all the power. They installed regulators throughout the area as a stopgap measure until they could replace the conduits. Basically, it meant that even if one conduit failed, the network would stay active. Those regulators are still in place, and we can use them to get to Ketton.
What's your plan?
Jedliah has command codes we can use to overload the regulators. The chain overload will generate a wave of power that will build until it overloads the generators Ketton is using to maintain the field protecting him. Get these codes into 4 of the consoles and it will short out the field. Once he's distracted, Jedliah and I can reset the platforms to their normal state.
Anything else I need to know?
One last thing. Jedliah and I can run this program 3 different ways. The one that would buy you the most time before the platforms are reduced also takes the most of our attention. There's also a balanced option, or, if you don't like either of those, I can spend most of my time trying to counter Ketton's plans. What do you want us to do? Whatever we choose will determine how difficult it will be for you going forward.
Very safe to start. Focus all your efforts on the program.
Are you certain you want us to focus our efforts on keeping the platforms operational? This will give you about 8 seconds after you activate the platforms before Ketton deactivates them.
I'm certain.
Give us a few more seconds.
Let me check and see.
The cores are exposed. It's your move now.
Whoops. I'm pretty sure there was a Chivo for that, but I am... Oh god, I'm kind of stuck. I have to come back because I'm pretty sure there's an achievement for this. That was get rid of my bad. I didn't realize there was one on this side too. All right.
What are you doing? Are those command codes? Oh, interesting.
Make sure I don't fall off the thing again this time.
He's trying to access data on the new flagship.
Or you know, don't run into the thing there. 4 of them over here. Oh, okay, never mind.
That's it. Keep giving me the codes.
Still haven't found... Oh.
Whatever you're thinking of trying, don't. We're almost there.
Oh god, the things are about to fall.
Keep saying that, but I'm still here.
Okay. Woo.
Stand down before this gets any worse.
That last segment there,
You're too late. I'm getting back to Voyager, no matter what.
that last segment there almost had a little bit of issues, but I got it. Oh.
This is bad. Ketton used Jedliah's command codes to access the Kabali flagship in orbit and transport himself to the bridge. Not only that, but he has Voyager's coordinates. If he goes there, the Vodwar will see it as an act of war. We'll lose Ketton, the Kabali flagship, And probably Voyager 2.
You won't stand a chance against the Vaadwaur. Not alone.
Exactly. We have to stop that ship.
Agreed. I'll return to the Santander. You should get back to the Rhode Island.
I'm coming too. I helped find Ketten's body. I've watched over him during the rebirth process. It's my responsibility to help him now. Please, you must let me do this. I need to fix the mistakes I've made.
Very well. Go with Captain Kim. I'll be on the Santander. Okay. Transport me directly to the bridge. We're going after the Kabali ship. I did not see the Delta recruit thing in here. I know it's there, but I know it's in that segment.
I told you to stay away! Why won't you listen? I'm going to find Voyager, and I won't let you stop me. I can arm this ship. Don't make me do it. I don't want to hurt you, but I will if you keep trying to stop me from getting back to Voyager.
Voyager's in enemy territory. Go there, you'll die.
You're not giving me a choice. Computer, arm all weapons and fire. What was that? Like a disruption beam. He scrambled all of our systems for a second or two and then went to warp. This is not good. He set a course for Voyager. His warp drive's damaged, though. He's only going warp 6, and I don't think he can push the engines any harder. Not without an engineering team. I know we can catch him. Then we just have to convince him to stop.
Setting a pursuit course.
Give me one good reason why I can't contact Voyager. They're not on any secret mission in enemy territory. I found them. They're in something called Krenim space. I don't even know who the Krenim are. Voyager is trying to get home. Just like me.
Harry, it's been 32 years. Tuvok commands Voyager now. A lot has happened, and Voyager's on a secret mission. If you expose him, they could all die.
Quit trying to confuse me. I know what year it is. I know who my captain is.
Look at the ship's logs. I'm not lying to you.
Kenton's not responding to hails. But I think if I use the deflector dish to emit a pulse-tachyon beam, I can disrupt his engines and force him out of warp. But he's going to be expecting something like that. Which is why I'll distract him with a bit of a light show while you send the real thing from your ship.
Okay. Start your distraction. We'll configure our deflector dish. But yeah, I need to find a
He's out of warp and arming weapons.
Oh, here we
Ready. I'm sending you the transporter coordinates for the Samsar's bridge.
There we go. Ship's disabled, but of course.
You are in Hirogen space, and that is an interesting ship. A new Kabali battleship. We have heard rumors about the corpse collectors and their new toys. But this is Hirogen space. Leave now and leave the ship as a trophy. We will see how well it performs in a hunt.
Ship is disabled. The hunt will not please you.
Perhaps. But wounded prey can be amusing as well. Or maybe I'll strip it and display its bones as a warning to intruders.
Leave me no choice. Red alert.
Of course we are.
All right.
trapped in several rooms on board, but they are otherwise unharmed. Ketten's on the bridge alone. If I could talk to him, maybe I could convince him to come back home. There's no one who understands all he's going through like I do.
Agreed. Transport with you to the bridge.
I'm going to. I have to see Ketten face to face. It's time to talk this out.
One to transport. Prior the ship's not that big of a mess, given the fact we had to disable it. Usually when you have to disable one of these ships, it's usually sparks, fire, and all that other sort of stuff.
Maybe you should talk to him first. Try to calm him down. He's not in the mood to listen to Harry or me.
I'll do what I can.
Why are you trying so hard to keep me from getting home? I need to... I don't even understand what's going on anymore. Why do I look like this? Like them?
They're called Kabali, and you're becoming Kabali too. Did you see the date on the ship's logs?
I saw the star date. What happened? How do I get back to Voyager? To my time? How do I get back to my life?
Harry, you died 32 years ago. The Kabali revived you, but you'll be Kabali. There's no going back.
I died? I can't remember. Why can't I remember? You're taking my memories from me. I won't forget. I can't forget Voyager. I cannot forget my friends.
Even if you do lose your memories, your friends will never forget you. Voyager is part of your own life.
Ketten, you have to stop this. If you contact Voyager, I'm done listening to you. I just want to go home. I want my life back. The life you stole from me.
I understand. I wanted to be Ensign Lindsay Ballard. I loved my life, my friends, you. And then I died, and that life was gone. I tried to get it back, but I would have been living a lie.
So I should just give up who I am?
No, I'm saying that life ended. But now you have a chance to live a new one. I'm gonna be with you every step of the way. Action item 478. Help my best friend own the day. Every day.
Even with everything I've done.
Forgiven. We don't hold grudges against family.
I can't tell you what to do, Ken. But the Kabali will be there for you. And I'll do whatever I can to help. Would you tell me what happened? Voyager, and how you got home. About Mom and Dad and Libby. I think I want to know. Of course I can.
Thank you for your help. Ketten's going to have a new life with us. A long and happy one where he can be whoever he wants to be. My people have been outsiders for so long. The other species don't understand us or what we have to do to survive. We want to reach out to them. Be a part of the Quadrant again.
And if Ketten decides he wants to explore the Quadrant again.
If Ketten decides he wants to leave Kabali Prime at some point, that's his choice. He can even rejoin Starfleet. But we will always be his family.
Fair enough. Captain Kim?
he gets a second chance at life. A different one than what he had planned, but that's the way life is. When I graduated from the academy, I never thought I'd spend 7 years lost in the Delta Quadrant. Didn't think it would take me as long as it did to get my own command. Didn't think Lindsay and I would never. That's all in the past now. And it's made me the man I am today. Just like Ketten will be the man he's supposed to be.
I'm glad you see it that way, Harry.
I'm not letting the Kabali completely off the hook, though. Cunell told me there wouldn't be any more secrets, and then they kept this from me. If the Kabali want to be a part of the Delta Quadrant community, they need to be more forthcoming about who they're adding to their families. These men and women aren't getting a choice. Maybe rebirth is a gift, but it's a gift people should have the right to reject.
Agreed. Good luck, Captain Kim. And there we go. Delta Quadrant. Delta Quadrant art complete. I still didn't see a console in that mission. Still didn't see the console I was looking.
Ketten has been sent back to Kabali Prime to finish the process of rebirth. In the meantime, the Kabali have agreed to make their list of currently held bodies public knowledge. Anyone who wishes for their dead not to be turned into Kabali will have the body returned to them. Thank you for all your help with this. This was very personal for me to deal with, and I'm glad I had someone like you at my side to help me through it.
Alright. Reflector.
Congratulations, Admiral.
I'm currently on leave from Voyager, and I was
Not quite yet. Alright. There we go. Let me check the ship here. Oh, that's not the ship. Yeah, to be fair, there wasn't that much space combat going on there, so it didn't level up yet. Alright, that is where I need to leave off for right now, so do me a favor if you would. Be sure to hit that thumbs up, helps make my channel out quite a bit. So I'm done for right now, so thanks for stopping by, and I will see you all next time.